Good afternoon, everybody.
Howdy.
Welcome you to the rally. My name's Rick Ware. I'm a Marine Corps veteran. I've been using cannabis for over 40 years. Now, give you a little history of how this started out. I never drank, never did drugs when I was in the Marine Corps. I was pretty gung-ho. Got hurt, got shot. After I mustered out, I lived in California, in Los Angeles. I was out playing football in Griffith Park one afternoon, played pretty hard. Next morning when I woke up, I was real sore. And my girlfriend said, "Do you take anything for that pain?" I said, "Absolutely not." She said, "Well, here, try this." And she handed me a joint. I smoked it, and I noticed within about 15 or 20 minutes, that pain was gone. That night, when I went to bed, I got the best sleep that I'd had in 15 years. You see, I always had bad dreams of the shit that I did when I was in the Marine Corps. It's called PTSD. If none of you have ever been through it, well, let me tell you, cannabis works. It's medicine. Now, the reason these politicians don't go along with our beliefs is all because the God almighty dollar.
Yeah, it's all about a dollar.
It's all about a dollar.
They'll get their money hands on
Some money.
These pharmaceutical companies are padding their campaign funds to keep cannabis off the table. Because these pharmaceutical companies know that if cannabis is legalized, their profits are cut. Now, one thing that disturbs me, the population of the state of Alabama is 4.7 million people. If just 1% of the population uses cannabis, that means 470,000 people. I look before me today and I see less than 100. How can you expect politicians to stand up for your rights when you won't stand up for your own rights?
You gotta fight for it.
Too many closet smokers.
I've been in this fight for 40 years. I realized exactly what cannabis can do for people, not only medicinally, but textile-wise.
Cattle feed.
All the way to Pennsylvania.
There are so many uses that can be gained from a hemp plant. Paper, building materials. The list is unbelievable. Now, you can probably tell I didn't come up here with a prepared speech today. I'm shooting straight from the hip. I've been an activist in California. I'm kind of an activist here. I try to keep a low profile because the state wants to take my head off.
Put you in jail. Take away your family.
You
That's
see?
right. Put us all in jail.
4.5 years ago,
Non-violent.
they did put me in jail.
They did me too.
The Jefferson County Sheriff's Department entered my home without a search warrant.
Riot gear.
They took my possession of what I had in private, held me under a $500,000 bond. 90 days later, when I applied for a bond reduction hearing, I got it, and I got out. Generally, when somebody bonds out of jail, they get a court date within several weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been 4.5 years, and I have not had a court date. I made the mistake of telling the investigator, "You may think that I'm going to knuckle under to the first little plea deal that your district attorney offers, but hear this loud and clear. My case will be a precedent-setting case for the state of Alabama." Because when I get finished telling a jury of 12 of my peers what I personally know about the United States military's involvement in international drug trafficking, and then I fire my attorney and I do the summation myself, and I explain the concept of jury nullification to a jury. Good luck on getting them to convict me. I challenge any one of you district attorneys that want to take me to trial, bring it on, because I'm ready to get in this fight. I've had my gloves off ever since you incarcerated me.
It's a herb. Fight over a herb.
If any of you will grow a set of kiwis and bring this to trial, I'll hand your head to you on a charger. And this is why. Most of us think that we have a sovereign country that we live in. We have a sovereign state that we live in. Well, I'm here to educate you today, folks. This is not a sovereign country, and this is not a sovereign state. We live in a corporate state.
We are a corporation.
The United States lost the War of 1812, even though our history books tell us we won it. We lost it. The Bank of England came in and set up a fine deal for all the politicians. They would bail the new United States government out, but the government was going to have to implement a birth certificate form. They were going to have to collect tax to pay the interest on the loan that the Bank of England made us. If you'll notice, every child born in this country has a birth certificate. There's a number on that birth certificate. When that birth certificate is registered with the state government, there is a bond bought on Wall Street in that child's name, establishing a corporate trust in each and every one of our names. If you'll notice, on your driver's license, on your social security card, on any legal document that you have, your name appears in all capital letters. That signifies a corporation. Because any natural man or woman is going to sign their signature capital first letter, lowercase, all the rest. Isn't that correct? All uppercase letters signifies a corporation. Anytime you're subpoenaed to court, they're subpoenaing the corporation, that birth certificate, the social security card, the fictitious entity that they created. Every one of you guys need to learn the difference between admiralty law and common law. Is there a flag around here anywhere?
Right up there.
Right up top.
Can I burn it?
Is there a gold fringe around that flag?
No.
No.
Oh, there's a gold ball.
But when you walk into any courtroom in the United States, the flag that you see has a gold fringe around it, does it not? That signifies admiralty law, law of the high seas, the divine right of kings. Well, I don't care what any of you say. I'm not a British subject. I'm not going to be a British subject. My forefathers fought against that in 1776. But you know, if you hire any attorney in this country that takes you into court, that's a member of the Bar Association. What does BAR stand for?
British Accreditation.
British Accredited Registry. They all bow to the Queen. Everybody needs to do some research and learn what your rights are. And it's not really the folks here that I'm concerned about, because most of you folks have got the cojones to show up here. It's the rest of you out there that need to be educated.
Google it.
Have a nice day.
Good. Thank you.